Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
Hypecast mit Tom Reimann und David Bell.
I love Adam and his package. Punk Rock
Academy, yep.
I have a bunch of his albums. He has some good stuff.
He's got some alright stuff. I love his cover of Where Eagles Dare.
Yeah.
I ain't no goddamn son of a bitch.
Yeah. He does a good Fugazi cover, too, Waiting Room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot he did that.
Yeah.
I wonder what that dude is up to. Is he still around?
I don't know,
Is he still alive?
man.
Is Adam and his package still alive? I hope so.
His package was just this thing he
It was
traveled
his
with, I believe.
sequencer.
Just his,
It's his
yeah.
little
So
Moog
he
or
didn't
whatever.
have like a band.
No, that was it.
So-
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Yeah, he could be living in a cabin somewhere now, just building bombs.
The sequencer's
That's his
probably
package
like
now.
so advanced now, his package.
Yeah. His package did get more advanced as his albums got better. I did notice that.
His package is like the Iron Giant now,
Yeah.
with a mix board on its back.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Absolutely. Hello.
We're an episode of Hypecast!
Hypecast.
The show we get hyped about stuff and things. I'm your co-host, Tom Ryman.
I'm your other co-host, David Bell.
And I'm merely a guest named Justin Brown.
Justin Brown.
Hey, not
welcome.
merely.
How are you?
I'm good. I literally was sleeping till about 40 minutes before this started, so I'm sweet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the energy
That's
to
the big
bring.
league energy to bring to Hypecast.
Ooh, just waking up.
Yeah.
Not sure if you're still dreaming.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you. Do you want to, before we get started, plug some stuff? Tell people where they can find you, what you're all about.
Yeah, so I'm an artist, and I've done lots of pictures for podcasts on this here network, including
True.
Hypecast. And then I also just do like fan art and commissions and things. And I'm on Instagram if you look up Artness by Justin Brown. And my website is also Artness by Justin Brown. That's ARTNESS by Justin Brown. So
You
can find
did the Hypecast logo.
Yeah.
If I'm
Yes, I
not
did.
mistaken. Yeah. So folks, it's a legend right here.
Guest of
Hypecast
honor.
legend.
Thank you.
Yeah. Say the link again.
My website is Artness by Justin Brown.
Thank you.
You also
Everybody
get
check
if
it
you
out.
if you join Justin's Patreon,
yeah.
you can get stickers once a month.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
and there's a few people, Tom included, who learned about the Patreon through various podcasts on this network. So it's always nice to have that full circle thing where people learn about it here.
Here's a Jaguar Shark sticker that I got
yeah.
sent.
Oh,
It's pretty rad
nice.
from Steve Zissou. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being on. You like movies? Are you pro movies or anti movies?
I am. I've been down with movies since day one. Happy to say it.
Cool. Cool. What was the first movie you ever watched?
Oh, ever watched? I want to say it was. I think it was one of the Homeward Bound movies that I
That
can't
is an
remember.
excellent
What's-
question.
What's the last movie you'll ever watch, you think, before, the Great Abyss.
Probably one of the Homeward Bound movies.
I mean, yeah, Lost in San Francisco.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's good. Stays good. I think mine. The first movie I have. That's actually a good question. I think mine might be Ghostbusters. That's the one that I don't know that that's true, but that's the one first movie that I remember thinking about. I want to watch this movie, Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters came out I think a month before I was born. My mom took me as a baby into Ghostbusters.
That's a good
so
call.
I know
Yeah.
for a fact that's the first one. Yeah.
That's pretty chill.
Yeah. It all makes sense. I remember Ghostbusters 2 and being so scared of it. It was too scary.
Yano scared the shit out of me when his eyes
Yeah.
flash and his arms get long to take baby
It's
Oscar.
fucked up.
Nope. Which
No,
is funny now. 'Cause
no good.
Peter McNichol doing the biggest character in the universe. Like the idea that I was ever frightened of Peter McNichol.
But he's scary.
He
in
is
that.
scary
He's
in that scene. Yeah, it's testament to the filmmaking and the performance.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably thank some producers.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, we got Hypecast producers. You could be one too. People who make this show possible. Big thank you to @NerdNumber Check out MikeSlater.com for the newest season of You Gotta Check This Out with Logan Trent and Atif Myers talking the power of fantasy.
Check it out. Thank you.
Thank you to Zero Charisma.
Thank you.
Thank you to 2001, A Space McNulty Odyssey.
Thank you.
Thank you to A Secret Thing That Only Logan Trent knows about. Logan Trent knows about. Right. Logan Trent.
That's like his
fucked it
alias.
up. I'm sorry.
Like that sounded like part of it, like it was his alias.
I know.
Togen Lent.
Thank you to AJ.
Thank you.
Thank you to Andrew How Presents. Andrew and Andrew watch Twin Peaks.
Thank you.
Thank you to Andrew McGuire likes how Tom says Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Thank you to As Long As I Got My Suit and Kai.
Thank you. All right, let me jump in here. Thank you to Asking Seven.
Thank you.
Thank you to be sure to pre-order Jason Pargin's highly controversial new novel, There Are No Giant Crabs in This Novel, a novel of giant crabs.
Thank you.
Thank you to BLT22EWHVIS-B.
Thank
you to Bootler is looking forward to season 3 of Himboos.
Thank you.
Thank you to Braxton is busting loose and writing a big old nerd book. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you to Brockway Loves the Meat Millie.
Thank you.
Thank you to Burrito. We'll say it, the skankiest slut in town.
Thank you.
Thank you to check out. I always do this. Thank you to check out Jeff has cool cards on the YouTubes for stellar pack breaks and sweet minute rips. You wouldn't think that would be a tongue twister, but that one gets me every
favorite
week.
ones are the ones that like break your brain.
Yeah,
like, it happens to me too. Like, there's just certain ones where it's like it's just not.
I want to say the CH like the J in Jeff every single week. I don't know why.
Do it, man. Just do it.
I'm gonna check out.
Jeff this out.
That sounds like a slur. I don't like it.
If I was Jeff, I would always say Jeff this out. Like Jeff it out.
Jeff it out.
Yeah.
He's going to say it now.
He better. First trailer to Jeff out is VisionQuest.
Woo!
VisionQuest. It is very weird that this is a TV show miniseries trilogy that was WandaVision, Agatha all along, and now VisionQuest.
I can see the common thread is sort of. I didn't watch Agatha, but like I know she's like trapped someplace, right?
Yes, and it does directly relate to WandaVision. It is. I've watched the first two. I've watched these, and I don't know why I've watched these. I just happen to like. I think I like them.
WandaVision was the first one that came out. We were all really stoked to see it, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I like Agatha more. I think because Agatha.
I should watch it.
Felt more unique, I guess. I don't know. I think WandaVision was fun. Justin, did you see those?
Yes, I've seen both of them. I like both of them. I think WandaVision was more my jam, but I did like Agatha. There's a lot of cool stuff in it that I didn't expect it to be.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked Agatha more, but they all kind of, I think, get bogged down with lore. Where I'm like, I always love the offer, and then they have to like do the pew-pews.
It does feel like
have to do all the stuff.
I do appreciate, and I'm sure that's going to be more of this, but like this is making the same sort of promise that the other two did, and I fell off of watching a lot of the TV shows, but this felt like the case when I was still watching them. I think the last one I saw was Werewolf by Night, which was just a special. But anyway, it feels like. It feels like the TV shows have a little bit more freedom to kind of meander and chase a strange idea and be weird more.
Yeah.
Like like, because the new Spider-Man movie felt like so. We already talked about it, so I won't relitigate it. But it felt to me like it really got bogged down by trying to do all this Marvel maintenance for introducing the X-Men, and here's where this is going to be, and here's where this is going to be. So I like getting to see a show that's like, oh no, there's not even like, we're not even showing him fist fighting anybody in this. He's just kind of like inside his own mind, trying to figure out who he is, like walking through his digital mind palace, trying to decode his identity. James Spader is there as
all
human
the
Ultron.
robots are represented, I guess, even including like Dummy and stuff like that. All the shitty robots. It will still have punching.
I know it's going to still have punching, but it seems like, even if it's just by virtue of they get to be longer, it seems like the TV shows get to have a little bit more fun.
Specifically these, what bothers me, and it's not the TV show's fault at all, it's actually a sign of a good TV show, is that they're making these shows. They've decided to make them first, right? They're like, we need to make a Wanda. We need to make a TV series about these characters that are continuations of all these movies, right? That's what they are. They are continuations of all these movies. The fact Wanda's backstory and Vision's death and all this stuff is baked into it. Nobody could just walk into this show.
No, you have to have seen
and
it
just
all.
watch
Yeah, that's
it.
true.
That's the point. That's not a hit against it. That's the point of them. Mm-hmm. And then they decide to do something so creative and cool. Agatha has a lot of like practical effects, if I recall. They do all these really cool things that I watch it and go, man, I wish this was just a TV show. Like its own completely removed TV show. That's not their fault. That's them doing something so cool that I'm like, it almost feels wasted on having to be this thing that I can't tell my parents, go watch this show, because they're not going to know what the fuck is happening or what the point or the context is, right? But it's stuff like that where I'm like, God, a TV show where like a woman is just skipping through different eras of sitcoms is a cool idea.
It's a fun idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch Wonder Man at all?
Yeah, I loved Wonder Man, and that's another one where I'm like, I wish he wasn't a superhero.
Yeah.
I wish it was just about a struggling actor.
Yeah, that one. The trailer for this reminded me of that, because it seems like they're just going to let Paul Bettany and James Spader just act at each other face to face for a while, which is what a lot of Wonder Man's best stuff was. Just those two guys.
Yes,
being actors.
It was so good.
I mean, literally and the show, but yeah.
Yeah, and I like Joey Pants in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the thing. It was like, it's a cool idea of an actor securing basically a superhero role.
Right.
And about like what happens to his life when that happens, like basically a no-name actor suddenly becoming huge. It was a cool story. And it wasn't, you didn't have to watch all the other Marvel stuff to understand it for the most part. The Mandarin shit was kind of baked into it, but yeah, it was good. It's a shame there isn't a second season.
There was going to be.
Yeah, especially after they said they would.
Yeah.
Although without spoiling it, I will say that the way they left it, I was like, it could end. Like it kind of like I was less excited for what they were teasing for the second season because it was more superhero stuff than what we had just seen. So I was like, no. Anyway, VisionQuest. I'm going to watch this.
Yeah, I wasn't aware they were making it until I saw this, and then it's like 2 months from now. So
I remember them announcing it 100 years ago. I
probably heard about it and forgotten
it would never come out. Yeah.
Vision has it's the Captain Marvel issue, which is that like Brie Larson. How many times has she shown up? 3 times maybe over the course of like 10 fucking years.
I think so. Yeah.
And I think if you're an actor and you get cast in Marvel and you realize that you're cast as a really overpowered character, you should know that's doom. Where you're like, oh fuck, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna make me on vacation all the time or something.
Yeah.
Because they like it's the same with Vision, where it's like he's got to get in there, right? He's got to get in there and fight Doctor Doom. But I don't think he is. I think this will be the last of Vision.
Yeah,
it might be. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get taken over by Ultron. I don't know.
Maybe he'll get eaten by a whale.
Maybe. We can hope.
Yeah. Our next trailer, folks, is the full trailer for Whalefall.
Yeah, just the year's most exciting film.
Yeah.
I didn't need to see a second trailer because that first one is a really good trailer. Like it's so upsetting, and it like gives you a panic attack. It's so relentless.
Yes.
It takes so
I'd argue
long.
This didn't tell us anything new.
No, it just
It's
sort of
yep,
fleshes it out a
he
little
sure
bit.
is. Yeah.
Like Josh Brolin's his dad. His dad's dead. He's gonna go on a dive for like his dad.
Right. It's like flashbacks while in the whale, which makes
Yeah.
sense because what else are you going to do in that whale? Like, it's not just going to be
Yeah,
him
his
in the whale
Bluetooth
for
isn't
90
going to be
minutes.
working in the whale. Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
What if he's talking to the whale? They do introduce the idea that he's like moving through the whale's body. Like there's one part in
Yeah.
this trailer where he's like psyching himself up to like drop through a gullet into a lower part of the guts. And
Yeah.
that seems real fucking freaky.
The squid starts bullying him in the whale, and I was like, oh, that's funny. That he's
Oh,
been
we knew
bullied
that
by
was good. That was in
things
the
whale.
teaser that the squid was going to still be in there. That little
The part that
fucking
made me laugh
squid.
out loud
What's that?
is when the part where the whale jumps out of the water and he's still in the whale's mouth and he yells, "Help me," just made me laugh so hard because all I could picture, they better fucking do it, is you see him go, "Help me," and they pull out and there's just a fisherman and he's like, "Did that whale just talk? Did that whale just say, 'help me'?" Fisherman just quits right there and then. It's very funny.
Scuttles
very
his boat
funny.
and swims to shore.
Yeah.
Yar, let the sea take it.
Justin, did you see the teaser to Whalefall?
I did not see the teaser. I had seen the poster whenever that was out in the theater, and I I was on the way into another movie, and I saw the poster and thought it said Whalefall was the name of it, because I was like, are they naming it after that Twitter thing where, things stopped working? And then on the way out of the movie, I reread the poster. I was like, oh, okay. But there was 2 hours there where I was like, did they name this movie Whalefall? That's all I could think about.
Yeah.
But I did not see the teaser, so this was my first visual introduction to it. But yeah, it looks like the scariest environment imaginable, really.
Yeah.
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 Check out the teaser. or just watch the movie when it comes out, because it really sucks. It takes like 2 minutes for him to get swallowed. It
Very funny.
It almost
Yeah.
gave me a panic attack.
I will
watching
watch it after this, yeah.
I have this superiority sense where I'm like, that's what you get for getting in the ocean.
Honestly, yeah. Why go there?
Yeah.
Why go there?
No reason.
Yeah.
No reason
Like
to go
you
there.
see in the trailer, he's like swimming over this little like shelf and looks down, and it's just nothing but blackness down there. It's like,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to be there.
It's monster
Exactly.
soup.
It's not for you.
Yeah, exactly. You're not supposed to go down there.
Oh, help. I got in the ocean really deep and now there's monsters.
Oh, did a
It's like,
monster
yeah, man.
eat you? Yeah, that's why we don't
Yeah.
go in there.
I'll tell you the one time where I'm like, I get it, is if you're looking for treasure.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for treasure, I get it.
I get it. Yeah, that's worth
Yeah.
Whalefall. You risk a Whalefall for some treasure.
It's worth immortality.
Yeah. I have nothing else to say about Whalefall.
No, other than I can't wait to see it. It's
Yeah,
apparently
this is the last
based on
time we should
based on
cover
a book. That blew my mind.
Yeah, it's very funny.
How's that book read?
It would have been funny if it was like based on Pinocchio, or is it? Yeah,
It
is
might be. That might
isn't
be
the
the book it's
Bible. If
based
someone
on,
gets
yeah.
swallowed by a
Jonah.
whale,
It
who got
does,
swallowed
yeah.
by?
Jonah.
Yeah, so maybe it's the Bible. Maybe it's based on the Bible.
That would be really funny.
Yeah. All right. Next trailer then. Rolling Loud the movie. I didn't know what this was. Is Rolling Loud? Forgive me for being old. Is it a real thing?
I have the same question. I don't know. I'll look right now.
I don't
How
know
about
because it's called
Okay.
Rolling Loud.
I know that people spotted
the
Owen
movie.
Wilson at concerts on stage. Like they shot it at actual concerts because obviously,
Yeah, yeah.
like,
Like part of the trailer where he's like, "Thank you, Travis
Yeah.
Scott."
yeah.
that? Yeah, it looks like
The
it's real.
premise-
Sorry to interrupt you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it felt like a little bit of an advertisement
A little
for
bit,
the
yeah,
festival.
but it's not a bad idea for a movie. It's
it's simple.
dad can't find his son at a rap concert. He gets separated at a huge festival, like an all-day music festival, and he can't find him.
yeah, and he
wackiness
goes on like an
ensues.
adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like. It's a hangover. It's a hangover.
Basically, yeah.
Basically, I like that he's like the cool dad who's like, he lies to the mom, and it's like,
Right.
instantly learns why he shouldn't have done this. And it seems like it's going to be him grappling with that, like being old, but like I'm still cool, and like it just has this very nice built-in premise.
Yeah. I think the writer director is from The Hangover. I think he worked on those, and
Okay,
because I didn't
Oh, that
recognize
makes
his
sense.
name, but I looked him up. He has a lot of credits on his resume in this arena of Hangover and like some Vince Vaughn comedies and things like that. So
Yeah. It's kind of like it's what's on the box, right? Like I don't expect, and this isn't a hit against it. It's there's a Murder Mystery 2, if that helps, and The Wedding Ringer.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It looks like that kind of comedy.
I chuckled a few times.
Exactly.
Like when he tells the lady, he's like, "Oh, was that you that fell out of the?" Yeah, I saw you fall out of Ferris wheel. He's like, "No, I threw somebody out of Ferris wheel." She's like, "All right, that was gangster as shit."
Yeah.
And fist bumps him.
Yeah.
I laughed at that.
This is one where it's like I'm not exactly going out to see this first day at the theater unless it's our job to.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not like, I have.
This is one that I would definitely throw on streaming for sure.
Exactly. It's weird to say like I have nothing against this film, but that's where I've landed.
Like not totally because it doesn't feel like the same tone, but like this is in the same ballpark for me as like Strays, that movie from a couple of years ago with Will Ferrell, the talking dogs. Like I waited for that to come out on streaming and watch it at home, and that was the perfect environment to watch that movie in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's decently, like I remember it being pretty funny.
Yeah.
Anyway,
again, it's
seems like that kind of movie.
I don't want to be dismissive of movies like this because I say this about thrillers too, where it's like sometimes a movie needs to just be like something easy to watch.
It just needs to. Yeah, I don't need everything to be. Not everything needs to reinvent the wheel. Not everything needs to be subversive for me. Sometimes I just want a popcorn movie, and this looks like a you could watch this comedy with your parents, I think, probably. Maybe a little bit edgy.
Yeah, we'll see.
depends how cool your parents are.
It depends how cool your parents are. Yeah. I do think this was a Red Band trailer, so
yeah. I don't know why. I guess people
there was a couple of F-bombs in it.
Okay. Speaking of, I would argue like just popcorn movies.
Oh,
fun.
hell yeah. I'm actually pretty stoked for this one.
Me too. Just Play Dead.
Yeah. It's Sam Jackson and Eva Green. It's directed by Martin Campbell.
It is. It's written by Dan Gordon, who wrote a little film called Passenger 57.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Get Bruce Payne in there.
And Murder in the First. Tom.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Rambo Last Blood.
Oof.
It's this looks like a I want to say it's not Guy Ritchie. It looks like a crime
Elmore
caper
Leonard is what it made me think
where,
of.
Yeah, where you kind of get the sense that like alliances are going to constantly switch.
Yeah.
And it's going to be twist upon twist upon twist. It's Sam Jackson playing great scumbag. I love it when he plays this kind of scumbag.
With his his hair. His
hair
hair
mustache.
selection. Yeah, he always has such great hair and facial hair accessory selections when he's a villain. When he's a scumbag like this, he looks amazing every time.
I don't even know if he's a villain. Like it's like
he's the CEO of some kind of company, right? And I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I think about him in like The Long Kiss Goodnight. Whenever he plays like a skeezy dude, you know, like not necessarily good or bad, but just like a guy where you're just like,
yeah. I mean,
like
I'm sure it's intentional, but like this character, at least the way he's portrayed in this trailer, reminds me of his character in Jackie Brown.
Yes.
So I was thinking scummy villain. But basically, he's a guy that he like murders people pretty freely. It seems like, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of like a mob boss, right? Like a Tony Soprano type.
Yeah, he's a criminal.
But the company is it's like 51% in her name, so that she can't testify against him or something. It's anyway. They got some gobbledygook, but basically, they're setting it up so that they're going to fake his death, and she has to go. Eva Green is going to go have an affair with somebody that they can use as a patsy so she can convince him to quote unquote kill Sam Jackson. But then she's like, no, fuck that. We're going to kill him for real and get this money. And then it sort of spins out from there
but then Sam Jackson takes him aside and he's like, we're going to be in it. It's one of those where it's like, who is actually screwing who? It's everybody has their schemes with each other. It's like an Arrested Development where they do the lessons, and it's like lesson upon lesson upon
J.
lesson
Walter
upon
Weatherman,
lesson.
the movie.
Yeah. And so, like in the trailer, it's sort of like, who. I don't know. It looks like it's low budget, but because Martin Campbell's such a good director, it didn't feel like it's low budget. Does that make sense?
The people in it too, like the 2 stars. But yeah. I see what you're saying.
It's a movie that, like, we've talked about this before, which is that like mid-budget genre films are harder to make, so they look a little cheaper, but they'll have all the same like quality of talent in them.
Yeah.
Because it's like these actors and directors are like, I want to make this. They're like, we're not going to give you as much money. And it's like, I don't care. It almost feels like that, where it's like, it just looks like a lot of talent making a lower budget movie than they would get in the 90s.
I'm sure that's probably very close to accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see? I think it's the last movie he directed. It was called Cleaner with Daisy Ridley and Clive Owen.
No, we covered the trailer.
Okay. It's basically like Die Hard, with Daisy Ridley as John McClane, and it's okay, but it's exactly as you're describing. It looks, for as modest as I assume the budget was, it looks very good because of Martin Campbell and all the talent involved in it.
Yeah. He's a great director. My parents met him.
Ooh.
Yeah. They didn't know they met him, but they did. He shot a movie called Edge of Darkness in my hometown.
Oh.
A movie that stars Mel Gibson in 2010. So nobody watched it.
I actually saw it in theaters, I can tell you that.
I did too, because it was shot in my hometown. And I was living in Chicago at the time, and I was homesick. So I was like,
Nice.
I'll go see it. But yeah. Anyway. Martin Campbell.
Yeah, Just Play Dead. It looks good. This is my kind of, this is catnip for Tom.
Yeah.
I like these kinds of crime thrillers.
I'm very curious what people think of this next trailer, because I'm not sure what I think of it. A Tale of Two Cities with Jon Snow.
Kit Harington is just going to make that face for the rest of his career, right?
Yeah.
He just looks like I'm sad hundreds of years ago.
Yes. That is what he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even find... Okay, there's the IMDb for it. I don't know anything about the book except for the line, and he said the line.
Oh, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Yeah.
Yes. I know that line.
It's a courtroom case. Like I always forget that's kind of, I think anyway, like the central story is a courtroom case. I have only read, I think maybe part of it in English class in high school.
Learning it's a courtroom case.
We did Great Expectations instead of Tale of Two Cities.
Right. This is one where like I knew nothing about it. And the title doesn't help. A Tale of Two Cities. I'm like, that's pretty fucking broad. Learning it's a courtroom drama. They should have called it A Tale of a Courtroom Drama. Come on, Dickens. This is a miniseries, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long book. It checks out.
Yeah. So someone's on trial. That's the whole thing.
He's like a spy. The trailer's not terribly clear on what's happening. Like Kit Harington's a lawyer. This lady comes to him asking him to defend this dude, but I think anyway, she seems to have a thing for both of them. It's turning into kind of a love triangle. There's also there's a war between, I think, the British and the French at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's political turmoil in the background of all this.
Right.
And that's as much as I can glean from the trailer and what I remember from high school English.
Yeah. I'm a dunce, and like a lot of these do this. Same with Jane Austen, where like the trailers will be like, you know it, baby, Sense and Sensibility. Here's a montage, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't actually. I don't know what this is. Please tell me what it's about. Like I know it's an old book, and that it's on me. And this is similar, where they're like, Tale of Two Cities, baby. Yeah. You know it. We're off. And I'm like, but you got to explain it a little more,
okay, so
please.
It's about the imprisonment of a guy The French doctor Manette, his 18-year-long imprisonment in the Bastille in Paris.
All right.
And his release to live in London with his daughter Lucy, whom he had never met. The story is set against the conditions that led up to the French Revolution and the Reign of Terror, which is when afterwards, I think, right, with Oliver Cromwell.
Sure.
Let me stop talking about shit that I don't know anything about.
I don't know. I'm just, I like movies.
Robespierre. It's that guy.
Okay.
Right.
Anyway,
I mean,
I do like movies. I
like movies.
I do like sweeping period dramas. I like courtroom dramas.
I like courtroom dramas. I've realized something about myself is period dramas are kind of like sports movies where I naturally gravitate away from them. But when I sit down and watch one, I'm like, this is good.
Yeah.
I like this.
Dickens is pretty good. Usually.
Yeah.
He knows what
Yeah.
he's
A
doing.
little long-winded, but
A little bit.
He's got the right spirit.
it's good. Like
I don't
for
know.
instance, in the Christmas Carol book, like it's stretched out over like 3 or 4 nights. Every single
Right.
adaptation is
Okay.
like, no, boom, 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 all in one night. What are we doing here, man? Chuck,
Yeah.
come on.
And Dickens might look at that and go like, yeah, you're right.
You're probably right.
You were right. That's punchier.
That's punchier. You're right. It hits harder. Story's more effective that way.
Yeah. And what if he was played by Johnny Depp? And what if it was the story we never saw about how he became Ebenezer?
Oh, you mean about how
Right?
like his sister got really sick and died, and because that's all in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
How like his dad was mean to him and like hated him because his mom died during. Because that's all in. I wrote all that down in this book. It's in the book.
Yeah.
It's in the. It's
Whatever.
In,
He gets money.
it's in the Alistair
he's
Sim
cool.
version.
He's getting paid.
Yeah. Just, they dig him up and give him money every time they make a movie.
Yeah.
There's
Throw
a
it at
coin
his
slot
corpse.
on Charles Dickens. Yeah, they just throw it at his grave. Here you go, Dickens, you son of a bitch. Nobody's allowed to touch it. The poor and insolvent aren't allowed to touch it. That's Dickens' money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he would, it's what he'd want.
He
Yeah.
had a great contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a tale of two cities.
Tale of Two Cities. All right, let's get to the real stuff here. Dark Hollow.
Oh man. Don't go into the Baraka mine.
That's exactly what it is. When they show the monster, it's like, wait,
It's Baraka.
it's
I was a
Baraka?
little bummed. I mean, it's an okay setup. It's like everybody's trapped in a mine. That's spooky enough. There's like a cave in. This woman's husband is trapped down there. He's everybody else got out, but he's still stuck down there. And they're like, "There's something down the mine. It's supposed to stay in prison down there, but we let it out." So that's that's a decent enough offer. I like spooky mines. Nobody wants to get trapped in the ground. But yeah, I was thinking maybe, I don't know, like a swarm from X-Files or I don't know.
Right,
You clearly they said it so you know it's going to be some sort of monster the way the trailer is going, and then you see it and it's just Baraka.
But that's the thing. Cave monster, you think like pale, you think wormy, you think maybe the Descent when they're like, they can't see.
They were a little Baraka-ish in the Descent.
Yeah, but they were like scrawny and stuff.
Yeah.
This one, I'm like, is he lifting weights down there?
Yoked, man.
Yeah, what
How
protein
much
is he
protein? Yeah.
He's eating a
He
crap
is
load of
just-
bugs, man. Where's he finding
Right.
them?
It's just a muscle guy. I think maybe we're going to learn that it's like a coal miner who was a mutant.
Yeah, I'm sure.
or
Yeah,
like,
there's going to be more to it.
But it is a very, it's the kind of reveal when I'm like, I got to hand it to the movie, because if it was some worm, I'm like, oh, they've made a million of these. The fact that it's fucking Baraka, I was like, I guess I'll see it. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll watch the Baraka
I've
movie.
been telling you to change the title from Dark Hollow to Don't Go Into the Baraka Mine.
Yeah.
Stay out of the Baraka Cave.
If that was, if they put that on a fucking sign outside of the mine, they wouldn't be in this problem in the first place, you know?
There's a movie that came out. I think it's not sure which country it was from. It's an international film. It came out in the aughts, and it's called Baraka, and it always pissed me off.
Oh, yeah, I like Baraka.
You know,
It's a good movie.
it is, but do you know what's not in it?
Yeah.
There are no Barakas in Baraka.
0.0.
0.0 Barakas.
Oh, and in fact, if you go into it thinking you're going to get Baraka, you're going to be really
yeah,
disappointed.
you're gonna be real bummed. Yeah.
That director did Samsara is the other one. He does these like really, or that's the cinematographer. He's also the director, I believe. Yeah. he does these really like meditative, like they're like Terrence Malick, but even less narrative. They're montages. It's like Fantasia. You just get real high and watch them. And they're these like, he just goes and shoots. It's like Planet Earth. He goes and shoots the world in the most gorgeous ways possible. That's pretty much, and it's all about how we're like connected and crap. And you're right. They should have had at least one shot of Baraka in Baraka.
Baraka should have been narrated by him or something. Like have him as the presenter, like David Attenborough.
That would have been so cool.
Introducing you to these different cultures and customs.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the
Baraka
trailer
without borders. Sorry.
was when presumably they say this to the main woman. Someone says, "You've got a responsibility to this land." And I'm like, I don't know if I love any land enough to fight like Venom with a shotgun, like by myself in a mine. No, I don't think so. Just for land? No.
No, definitely not.
I loved one.
They
Maybe
can have
but,
the land. Yeah.
Maybe. It depends on how long they've been gone.
Yeah, I mean, how old are they? That sort of.
Yeah, it's true. If they're like over 40 and it's been a couple of days.
Yeah.
They're done. They're done.
Over 40 or
let
under
'em
6 and it's been a couple of days. It's like,
Just
well,
put a gravestone.
I mean, you're not going to outrun a Baraka. Those kind of stats. Those aren't outrunning Baraka stats.
I'm probably going to get wet in there and stuff. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, folks.
Oh, sweet.
Our next trailer. Beware Boiuna. It is, just call it Big Snake Movie. Big Snake Movie.
Yeah. Boiuna, I think, is how it was pronounced.
Boiuna?
Boiuna.
Boiuna.
Oh, yeah. Boiuna. I'm sorry, Boiuna.
Oh, okay. I love... So they do this, like Congo does this. I think Anaconda does this. When they go like, it's the legend of the forest, an ancient spirit like that comes and judges. And then it's just like, I'm a big snake, I'm hungry. And it's like, oh, guys, it's just a big snake. He's hungry.
That must be
He's
a web comic somewhere, right?
I'm a snake. Yeah, it
it's
must be.
just like, oh, the god of the harvest has arrived and will show us it bear its soul to us and weigh our spirits in judgment and decide whether or not we're worthy of a good harvest this year. And the snake is just like, snick, 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 snick.
Snake. Like the god of the harvest is taking a dump and taking a nap now.
Choking on a pig.
Yeah. This is a big hungry guy. Look at him.
This looks
This is
rad.
another one. Oh, it does.
This looks fucking rad.
Here's what I'll say. I haven't seen the Anaconda remake.
I did.
Or
I did.
the ironic remake.
I did.
When I heard they were making Anaconda, I was so excited because I thought they were just going to fucking make it. And instead they did like this meta joke and I lost interest.
It was
because
pretty
I wanted
bad. There was a couple of funny moments, but it's pretty bad. In my opinion.
I also saw it and felt similarly. I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
this
guys.
is kind of a waste. Yeah, it was a weird. It felt weird, like a weird idea and a weird execution. Like it hangs together weird. Anyway, not in a good way either.
And what I want is this. I want someone who actually just did a snake.
Yeah, what if
it's
there
from
was
the
a
director of 2021's Wrong Turn, 2025's Silent Night, Deadly Night, and several segments on VHS 85, which I don't remember that one as much.
The Wrong Turn remake I actually quite like. It's
and this
harsh.
looks rad. Oh yeah, this is going to be harsh, right?
And I mean, this person also remade Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is notoriously harsh. I haven't seen the remake yet. This does look pretty harsh too. So,
funny enough, his name is Mike Nelson.
that
And I'm like, from Mr. Science?
Yeah,
No,
I had to
he's
double
Mike
check
P.
that.
Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this looks
Yeah,
good.
man. This looks awesome.
Solid
I'm excited
giant
for
snake
this.
movie, man. It looks gnarly.
Yeah, that fucking snake's gonna eat so many people.
Oh, buddy.
Better. It's the jungle is like the ocean though, where I'm like, yeah,
Don't go in
easy
there. That's
solution.
that's why we're not in there
Yeah.
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go in. All right. Speaking of don't go in, I don't know. The last trailer is The Last Photograph, written and directed by Zack Snyder.
Okay, I was wondering why you put it in here because this trailer is indecipherable.
It's not. It's co-written by Zack Snyder and his guy, the guy who writes all his other stuff too. who co-wrote 300 and
Was
Rebel
Zach
Moon
Penn
Part
or something?
1. Yeah.
Is that him?
No.
Never
Kurt
mind.
Johnstad.
Never mind. Yeah.
He wrote Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fighter. He wrote Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scar Giver. And this, The Last Photograph, which is about, I looked it up because the trailer doesn't fucking tell you.
Nope.
An ex-DEA agent searches South American mountains for his murdered diplomat siblings' children, aided by a junkie photographer who saw the killers confronting past demons as reality blurs in remote wilderness. So like an Apocalypse Now?
Murdered diplomat siblings, plural. So he has multiple siblings who are diplomats, all murdered, and they all have children? Okay.
I guess.
It was a tough break. It was a real tough break.
It's a bad hand he got dealt, but
Yeah, it really did.
I'll say, here's my hope for Zack Snyder is I think he went a little too... I have this problem with him that I have with like late Lucas, with Peter Jackson, where they clearly at a certain point was like, you don't have to leave a green screen at all to make a movie. And like I look back at Dawn of the Dead and I'm like, he did such a good job with that movie.
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
He's a good director when he, I would argue, wants to be, or when he like, it's just, I'm hoping this is like maybe shot in a real place and like,
Yeah.
kind of gory. I don't know.
I'll say he's not talentless. He's not
Yeah.
untalented.
I just think he got bogged down, like with a specific look that he can't, that feels like a parody of itself. Like Army of the Dead, where I was like, Army of the Dead, all right, here we go.
That should have been
and it still had that
That
like,
should have been more fun, yeah.
yeah, and it still just looked like it was like a cartoon, and it just felt like nonsense. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. There was a couple of interests. Like there's UFOs in the very beginning, so I was hoping we were going to get a little bit more of like a Gore Verbinski side of him, where he's having like Dawn of the Dead was, like his Dawn of the Dead was, like a little bit more. Like it's still mean, like that's a mean movie, and so is like Army of the Dead was as well. Holy cow! But
Yeah.
like Army of like Dawn of the Dead felt like it was having more fun than Army. Like Army of the Dead just felt so. Like not only was it really mean, it was also like really bogged down by that same sort of very weighty tone of his DC movies, that like gods among men sort of tone, like the weight of the universe is upon all of these actions. I don't know. It just, I don't know. There's something to that. I think I feel like you're probably onto something there with him just getting
needs to
bogged down.
recalibrate.
Like, yeah, after like he went from 300 to Watchmen and then to all this like the superhero stuff, and yeah, I don't like these modern mythology, that sort of idea. And then he did his big sci-fi operas. So it's, I don't know, man, maybe he's just a little lore boy. He likes,
Right. The thing is, I'd argue this across the board. It's just some people are more successful, like Denis Villeneuve. I'm hoping after Dune 3, he goes back to making like a Prisoners, right? Where it's like, it's the same with Christopher Nolan, where it's like, I really like Insomnia. There's no shame in making something that's smaller again, where it's like everything has to be grand and huge and like universes. And again, even when it's just the zombies and like, there's like this lack of grit, or there's this lack of like, it just, I don't know. And this looks like it has that a little bit, where it looks smaller, and I'm like, I think the dude needs to make a smaller film.
I was surprised when you said that this is Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
I don't think I can't say whether the trailer looks bad or good, because it really is just a series of kind of grimy images. So it's like, boy, what is this? This could be a Danzig movie.
I was going to say a Rob Zombie movie. It's got that energy.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm. Zack Snyder. He's one of those dudes where I don't want to. I'm not gonna like. He hasn't been interesting enough to me by this point where I'm like gonna go seek out his out his movies unless there's something like really grabby about the premise.
Yeah.
This one, the premise as you described of this movie is not really grabbing me. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, the trailer, again, doesn't say shit.
The trailer's like barely anything. Yeah, it's just a bunch
Yeah.
of really upsetting imagery. Do you
Yeah.
feel bad? Yeah, Zach, I do.
Maybe they
Sorry.
just started shooting it or something. I'm not sure. It looks that's what
maybe,
it feels like.
Yeah. I know, I'm curious. I'm more curious about Rebel Moon. I didn't even watch part 2. That was like...
I started watching the director's cut of that first one. There's some interesting ideas in it. It's not
Yeah,
it's not good. It's still very bad.
That's the thing. It's like he might be a better producer. He might be better, or just directing stuff he doesn't write. Like, again, he's, like you said, he's not without talent. And, like, I really like his Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that Dawn of the Dead
I
is
like his
rad.
Watchmen, like, he just got, I think, kind of bogged down with being Zack Snyder, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Renting planes over Burbank for the Snyder cut.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Should we thank some more producers?
Yeah, let's do it.
Big thank you to Chester's Prophet.
Thank you.
Thank you to Christopher Robert Sparks, Esquire.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Dan Heckroyd. Thank you to Daniel Bryan's White Hot Hatred of Pinocchio the Puppet.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dave Ruff.
Thank you.
Thank you to David
Knife
Boot Hinson. Thank you to Disposable Income.
Thank you.
Thank you to Driftless Magistrate of Wagga Wagga and Skull Tower Aficionado.
Thank you.
And thank you to Encircled by Ravages of the Scourge. Zombie Battle is hard work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Exploding Runes.
Thank you. Let me jump in here. Thank you to Funky J. Mostly comes out at night. Mostly.
Thank you.
Thank you to Happy Ed, the Revenge.
Thank
Thank
you.
you to I was quite frankly out of excuses.
Thank you.
Thank you to Joe Man, the annoying skeleton.
Thank
Thank you
you.
to Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad.
Thank
you to Mackenzie Fuck Shuffling with Willem Dafoe's confusingly large dick. Chill.
Thank
you to Marvelous Maeve.
Thank
you to Mike the Lurker.
Thanks.
Thank you to Norm from Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you to Norm from Cheers and Dying Love for Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven.
Thanks.
That's a good
News
director's
stories.
cut. That's a good director's cut.
Yeah.
Kingdom of Heaven.
We have our X-Men cast.
We do.
So the one we knew about, Sadie Sink, is Jean Grey.
Yeah, and they had announced Samara Weaving like the weekend Spider-Man was released.
Right.
But they had D23 like this past week and announced like a bunch of other people.
And now we have, okay, I'm going to try to pronounce her name finally. Indy, just like the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just Navarrete? I've heard it pronounced differently.
As far as I know, I've actually not heard her name pronounced.
Okay, that's how I've been
she's
reading
the star
it.
of Obsession.
She's Rogue.
Rogue.
She turned down the thing, and listen, I don't care. It's her business. She turned down a bunch of other stuff, like a horror movie and like one other thing. She turned down apparently Heat 2, and everybody's like, film nerds are like, to do like a Marvel, and I'm like,
man,
one, it's fine. She probably needs the money.
Mm-hmm.
She's just starting out.
Yeah.
2, let her get that Marvel money, and she can Patterson it, right? She can be a little freak from there on if she
I would
wants
make
to.
the same choice 100 times.
Yeah,
Like,
and
no,
3,
I'll take that X-Men money, and then I can play around. Like,
right. And 3, I don't care.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
her
care.
business.
It's her business. Yeah.
I don't
She's
know
great
her.
in Obsession. I mean,
Yeah, she was.
the only thing that's a bummer is that Jason's pointed this out many times over the years on the show. The only bummer is that when these movies lock down these exciting actors in these roles, is they get locked down in these roles. So like we get an Oscar Isaac he's still doing stuff, but like he's tied up in blockbusters for a while. Or like, like Brie Larson, she makes her Oscar winning movie and then is immediately cast as Captain Marvel. Like they were taking all these interesting people and sort of, part of it is like, oh, get ready to not like you really like Sadie Sink, get ready to not see her do anything but Marvel movies for the next
Right.
5 years.
And it is concerning. I would be concerned. I'm sure they've thought about it a lot for a younger actor just starting out that hasn't established themselves. Because like you said, Brie Larson now, it's like, can she go back to doing like Oscar movies? You know, like it would have been doing something like Heat 2 is like pursuing yourself as an actor, right? Is like, I'm going to explore myself as an actor. Whereas Rogue, dare I say, won't be as challenging. It'll be sitting on a green screen and, you know, taking pauses for the audience to clap when you show up. And it's all to say that it's like, I do think like, I've noticed a lot of Marvel actors do have to kind of like, it's like being a TV actor where it's like, this is it, like you said, for your life for like 10 years. And then getting roles afterwards, everybody seems to struggle a bit, I would argue. So it seems like it's a big payout for a little risk later in terms of, I don't know. But again, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
They're not, I don't know them. Kit Connor as Scott Summers. Kit Connor sounds like a X-Men name. What's his deal?
I don't
know him.
I don't think I've seen him in anything, but he looks like, yeah, that makes sense as a young Cyclops looking dude.
Yeah. Maya Boyd as Storm. Again, not someone I know, but I'm like, yeah, she looks like a Storm to me. You said Samara Weaving.
Emma
Christopher
Frost.
Abbott as Charles Xavier. Another guy where I'm like, I don't know
him.
this guy.
Nope.
I've seen him in things. He was actually in Craven the Hunter. I don't know if you guys saw that one.
We did. We watched it on a movie night. I don't
he's
remember
in
him,
that?
though.
He's the guy who wore a turtleneck and had like the mind thing where he could like freeze time for 5 seconds. But he's been in a lot of
Nail him.
stuff. He's a pretty good. Everything I've seen him in, he's good. So
So wait, he played basically Professor X.
kind of,
in
yeah. I forget
Kraven the
I
Hunter.
forget the
Yeah.
character name. He's a very obscure kind of tertiary Spider-Man side
Right.
character, but
And then Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister, where I'm just like, yeah, a little freak. Yeah, that works.
It's so funny how many times they've teased Mr. Sinister over the years.
Yeah.
I think they've had 2 or 3 different end credits teases for Mr. Sinister.
yeah.
This works. I love that the announcement, they had them all on stage and then Adam Driver just zoomed into it.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, hey, listen, I don't give a shit, man.
Listen, I'm busy.
Yeah, like I appreciate that energy where he's like, it's like Jake Gyllenhaal and as Mysterio, where it's like, yeah, I'll do your Marvel thing, but I'm not gonna fucking like, this isn't my life. I gotta go to Megalopolis too. Man, I got some Megalopolis to do.
You can't watch it anywhere. You can't watch Megalopolis anywhere.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. X-Men. I don't know. Like, it seems good to have fresh faces.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a, obsession. I think it's like a little bit of stunt casting.
Of
where they
course.
probably-
I mean, but that's, you've said before, like Marvel is hype. This was very calculated. Like the Spider-Man movie is all about introducing the X-Men, and they timed the release of that with their casting announcements, and then this big push for the X-Men right in the wake of Spider-Man being like the hugest movie of the year. So this is all very calculated to hype up the X-Men.
I'm just begging them to make a clean break. I know like Cody's theory is that Secret Wars will just kill off all the old MCU and start with X-Men. But like, it's that thing where it's already bleeding into Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, what would be nice if you just started with X-Men?
Yeah.
It had a new look. It like looked different. You didn't have to have watched anything before it. Like that would be really cool if they managed to do that.
Yeah.
But it's already seeping in. So I don't know. Only other news story is that the live action Power Ranger reboot we're just learning existed has been canceled.
Oh.
It was going to be on Disney Plus.
Well, I was reading it. Apparently the issue was budget.
Yeah. So like, here's my take.
Like what? Please.
Sure. Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, Power Rangers, I don't think anybody, like, I think the people with nostalgia for Power Rangers are our age.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of blew their chance to, like, I don't know, make like young people excited for Power. Like who? I don't know. It's just that like, who is it for? And then it's like, yeah, it probably would cost a lot to make. You're not just reusing footage from another show.
That was the point that I was gonna make. It's like what? It's like they got down to a certain. I don't know. It's just how when you greenlit this project, did you think it was going to be cheap? Like it's a show about giant robots fighting giant dinosaurs and smaller robots fighting smaller dinosaurs. It's a lot of like fighting and costumes and robots. Like
they already tried a movie and the movie was fine.
It was 10 years ago almost.
Right.
That's
it
true.
Reminds me,
wow.
They haven't like kept it alive since then, as far as I can.
Right.
tell.
Yeah.
And that movie did okay, but not great. It reminds me of when my larger cat tries to cuddle with my smaller cat, and she hisses and bats him away, and then 5 minutes later he tries again, and it's like, what are you expecting? Are you expecting a different result? And it's that where it's like, it feels like they really fought this idea of like, well, we got to make Power Rangers again, and it's like, do you though? Does anybody need this? It's costing you a lot of money. Like, I'm sorry to all the people who are going to work on it. Obviously, that's a bummer. But like, it's one of those ideas that's like, it shouldn't have left the initial meeting.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, I like Power. Like, I have nostalgia for it. We, everybody in their 40s does. But yeah, I don't think like, who's the target audience? Someone who's 10? They're going to watch fucking whatever they
sell a lot
watch.
of Disney Plus subscriptions with this. I don't know. It's the calculus is weird. It's like, well, it feels very Masters of the Universe to me. Or don't get me wrong,
right.
I'm glad they did it, but it was like, at what point were they like shoveling $250 million into this He-Man movie and being like, should we be spending this much money on this movie?
Exactly. Exactly. It's that thing where they're like spouting buzzwords and they're like, people are going to bring their kids to it and it's going to be a new generation, but they're not like really doing the math or thinking about it. It's the same with this, which is why I'm like, this is probably a good sign, frankly, that they're not like pouring all these
trying
resources.
To force it through, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like,
we gotta make the Power Rangers show. Yeah.
Do you? Yeah. Maybe you don't. Maybe you really don't, Maybe we can let it go. We could just let it drift away.
The article also points out that Disney doesn't own Power Rangers.
Right.
So like, it's like an additional like,
like,
it's an additional expense for Disney to be putting this show on.
They did
Disney
own it at
Disney
one
Plus.
point, I think, didn't they?
No, I think Saban has always owned. Hasbro owns it now.
Yeah, I thought at some point Disney bought it from Saban, or at least maybe like movie rights.
They
or
may
something.
have.
And then they sold it back to them.
I totally get it. I totally get the instinct where they're like, oh, it's spectacle. It's like superhero. It's like Marvel. You can have any stuntmen under the outfits. That was part of the appeal of the original show is they could just use footage. And it's like, and you can shoot them for a day, these celebrities, and then you get the stuntman in the outfit. And it's like, it could be the next Marvel. And I can see that like excitement, like building in a boardroom about something like this of dudes our age being like Power Rangers. It's awesome. But yeah, ultimately it's like, yeah, just I get it. I'm like, it would be wicked cool to watch them like fight in like these CGI battles, but who are we gonna get for Rita Repulsa? That's fun, But like,
I want to have these
10,
conversations.
Like, yeah, I get it. I get the excitement, but
it's one of those things where, so I do a lot of Comic Cons and stuff where I sell my art and stuff, and Power Rangers are like a fixture at all of them because all the actors always do all the conventions you can imagine.
right.
So there's an audience for it, and I'm sure whatever Disney, study they did was like, look, this audience exists, but it just can't get over that hump where it's like, this is too expensive to produce. So it's like, we can't take advantage of it because we have to really commit. And if we're wrong, we're really wrong about
a lot of these series, they need to recalibrate. I'd argue Star Trek has to recalibrate, which is that Star Trek also has to put down the ball and accept that they've dropped it already. They have to go like, okay, nobody is nostalgic for like the last 10 years of Star Trek. And like, we have to go back to like smaller budget Like, we have to earn an audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Power Rangers, the original, again, the reason it got away with it is because it was cheap. It was actually cheap to make because they just reused footage. And it's that where it's like sometimes you have to re-earn an audience with something smaller, something more affordable. And that's, yeah. I don't know how you can do that with Power Rangers.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it wouldn't whip anybody in if it's like, oh no, there's no robots in it, and it's like we had to. It's all them discovering their powers in a cave,
robots.
and it's like, oh, okay, I don't think anybody's
They just
tuning
use
in.
recycled footage from newer movies.
All right. It's kind of like Godzilla. Godzilla is one of those where they really got to keep the ball in the air because at no point is it a good investment to like create Godzilla from scratch. You know what I mean? Where it's like that's such a big ask now. I guess not. That one, it's like it's one creature. You could probably CGI.
He's got pretty good zeitgeist penetration there. Most people are aware of Godzilla. I feel like
right. It's why the end of Oak Street is so good because it's seen as a risk to make something like that now without it being based off some previous IP, which is really depressing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, maybe they should make the next Power Rangers without literally trying to remake Power Rangers, you know? Find something new.
Think more producers.
Should we think? Yeah. Big thank you to Oh Shit, It's Candyman.
Thank you.
They get a Numino ultramicroscopic silicol volcanoconiosis anti-disestablishmentarianism Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you. They get a Rev MD.
Thank you.
They get a Ricky Cilantro.
Thank you so much.
They get a Robert.
Thank you.
They get a Rosemary's Baby from Eraserhead.
Thank you.
They get a Screaming Horse Pyramid.
Thank you.
They get a Psycop, world's most laughable centrist.
Thank you.
They get a Steven.
Thank you so much.
They get a, you know what, actually, fuck you, Sweet Kill.
Ouch.
Thank you.
All right, let me jump in here. They get a conveniently placed self-destruct button on the top of every baby's head.
Thank you.
They get the Herald of the Sasquatchalypse.
Thank you.
They get the Oatmeal Savage.
Thank
They
you.
get the scar left by seeing James Woods put a gun in his stomach cooch.
Thanks.
Thank you to the To-Be Terror Bunny has left a jingoistic copy of Robot Jocks in your house for the 4th of July. Crash and burn!
Thank you.
The 7 Bs, thank you to them.
Thank you.
Thank you to Tux.
Tux.
Thank you to Vincent.
Thank you.
Thank you to watch me use these prehensile nipples to shoplift loose shrimp.
Thank you.
And thank you to your mom.
Thanks.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, before we kick the dirt of this town off our heels and
Hey.
shove off into the weekend,
Yeah.
do you have a movie that deserves more hype?
You know, I certainly do. I have that. I have that thing. I have one.
What luck! Justin,
It
I'm
is
so
called-
glad you're here.
I know.
What are the odds?
It is called Terrestrial. It's coming out October 16th in select theaters. It is weirdly from the director of Hot Tub Time Machine, who's also the writer of Grosse Point Blank and High Fidelity, which I didn't realize. He also made a movie that I didn't know about called The Last Republican, which is a documentary about one of the Republicans who voted to impeach Trump for January 6th. His name is Steve Pink, the director. He is not a Republican. I watched the trailer for The Last Republican. It was interesting because he keeps razzing the Republican, like for being... He's doing a documentary about the guy while kind of insulting him to his face.
Yeah, you
But it
deserve
was
a
just
little bit.
interesting. Yeah, it was just interesting because it all felt kind of related to this movie. This movie is not like Hot Tub Time Machine. This looks like a horror, maybe comedy, maybe mystery about a group of friends who go to it. Well, it's about a guy who is a sci-fi writer who moved to LA and got like a shit job, and then 3 months later his friends all are coming to see them, and they're all kind of worried about him, and it feels like an intervention, and he lives in a mansion now, and he won't stop talking about aliens, specifically in the way that like they're real and they're like they've chosen him, he's special, and they're all trying to figure out like what's actually happening here. I suspect perhaps he doesn't live in this mansion and he killed the people who lived in this mansion. That's just my guess. The story is kind of told out of order. It like goes back and like retells parts from different perspectives, and it sort of plays with the idea of whether or not aliens are perhaps real. We see in the trailer a lot of scenes of the aliens like speaking to him, and he's like kind of he seems like he's really on the edge. The structure is apparently, like in the reviews, seen as very tricky, and like he balances them. It's got good reviews, not amazing reviews, which I like because I don't mind a movie not being for everybody. So yeah, that's it. Terrestrial. I included the teaser in the trailer because the trailer feels more like tonally dark than the teaser, and I think than the trailer. The teaser is more dark than the trailer, and they're both kind of interesting. And I just think it's such a weird combination of ingredients, like hot tub time machine guy who's been thinking a lot about MAGA, doing like this story about a guy who thinks aliens have chosen him, and it feels very culty and weird. What did you guys think of this trailer?
Yeah, I mean, it interested me for those reasons too. I was like, I don't know what I'm getting with this, and the director, I like all the stuff as different as it is, but yeah, I'll give it a roar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Last Republican, but I was a big fan, weirdly, of all the other movies. Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine's a lot of fun.
High Fidelity and Grosse Pointe Blank were longtime favorites of mine.
Yeah.
So I like the lead actor in this, Jermaine Fowler, who's playing the writer.
Yes.
This is just I really like this idea. The offer's great, and the little snippets you've put in from some of the reviews are all like, we can't really tell you much about the script because it's so tightly structured in that every single perspective switch is a reveal almost. So I'm really curious. Like, I really, really want to see that. Like, I really enjoy stories like that.
Yes, it looks like it's really snaky.
Yeah.
So lots of twists and turns.
And it's beginning from such a weird place already. So I'm really into this. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Terrestrial. Again, select theaters October 16th. I imagine streaming after that. It's just, again, what a weird I love movies, and I love movies that are weird. And like this one is one of those ones where like it's a very digestible premise, but it's a very original one at that, where it's like not something you'd immediately think of, as an idea. And it's like, what a weird little story that I assume takes place a lot in this one location.
I was going to say, speaking of, we were talking earlier about making mid-budget movies on much smaller budgets than they used to be made on. This does look like one of those, right? Like does seem like it's a movie that's sort of like designed to take place entirely within this location.
Yeah. Which is convenient.
But still, it doesn't. Yeah.
For the budget.
Yeah, and with a director
appeals
who
to
knows,
me, actually.
a director who knows what he's doing with whatever parameters you give
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That actually appeals to me too. So.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's all in this. Just going to be in this one house. That's what an interesting offer.
Yeah. So yeah, folks, check out the trailer. It's around. It's bumming around. Terrestrial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the ending of E.T.'s name. His name is E.T., right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they call him E.T.? They do call him E.T., right?
Yes.
That's funny that they just call him E.T.
To his face.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's a damn.
With a hard
disdain.
T. That's a sode.
Movies.
We've done it.
Woo! Justin, thanks again for being on.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you.
I appreciate it.
Would you like to remind everybody where they can find you? Right here at the end?
So my website is artnessbyjustinbrown.com. Instagram is artnessbyjustinbrown, and then the Patreon. Actually, next month is the 6-month anniversary of the Patreon starting, so I've kept it
Hell
alive
yeah.
for that long, so that's good. So if you join,
Congrats.
thank you. At least if you join for like $2, I'll give everybody at least one free sticker. But then there's different tiers above that, and you get more stuff. So yeah, I appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
Thanks
for being on.
No problem.
We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You get access for just $5 a month to exclusive podcasts like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Fox Mulder's a Maniac, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, which they all are what they sound like. We also have Brutal, our new podcast about Metalocalypse. We have Himboos, our supernatural podcast, and we watch movies every Friday night with our patrons. If you kick in a little more, you get access to our special Discord channel where we watch 2 movies back to back and talk over them and have a lot of fun. So check that out, please.
Do it.
I said please.
You did.
So you
did.
have
We
to.
were very nice. So yeah, now you're obligated.
Yeah.
That's the social contract.
That's the law.
Mm-hmm. We also have a store. Head over to GamefullyUnemployed.com. You can find a link to our Teespring store. We have all kinds of cool original artwork by cool original artists like Justin Brown, Starlene Hodge, Michael Vincent-Bramley, and others. So check that out. Please rate and review our podcast wherever you're listening. And please check out our other show, Badical, Badical, also wherever you are listening.
I am the law. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
you got it.
I got it. I nailed it.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, listen, our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can find him on twitter.com as the Corlew or go to shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our channel artwork is produced by Michael Vincent Bramley. For more of his work, go to mvbramley.art. Our episode artwork is by Justin Brown, available on Twitter as Justin T. Brown or at artnessbyjustinbrown.com. And finally, additional artwork is by Starlene Hodge. You can find her work at starlenearts.com or on Twitter as StarleneX. Cool. Goodbye.